Today, I want to talk to those who use their own mouths to invite, confess, and cause problems for themselves in marriage. These people I'm talking about have no marital problems at all, or at least their partners are trying, because there's no perfect marriage anywhere in the world. Their marriages are good, God has blessed them, they are doing well, no form of stress in any way, but yet they will use their own mouths to confess negative things concerning their marriages. And before you know it, these things start playing out in their homes. What am I talking about? You come in the midst of a conversation. You are around people who are talking about marital problems. You're around people who are talking about how their husbands are not treating them well, how their wives are not treating them well. You too, that you know that God has blessed you, that God has given you a good home, and God has blessed you with a good husband and a good wife. You follow them and you put your mouth into the conversation and you start saying things like, oh, my husband does the same thing, my wife does the same thing. Haba. Just because you want to impress those people you're talking to, or because you don't want to form holier than thou, or maybe you just want to be part of the conversation, you must put your mouth, you must say something. So you feel that, oh, let me sell my husband cheap, let me sell my wife cheap. I'm here to tell you to desist from that. Because if if only you know the power of the tongue, if only you know what we say, what you say can do to your life, you will just watch what you say. If you have no marital problem, please do not be part of conversations where they are talking about marital problems. And you too, you go and open your mouth and say, oh, and this is what is happening in my home. This is exactly what is happening. Exactly. So that's how you transport somebody's problem into your own home without knowing, because you have put your mouth into the conversation that has nothing to do with you. If you have nothing to say, simply excuse yourself. There are a million ways to excuse yourself. You can form that you have a phone call, or you can form that you are late for an appointment or something, or maybe you can keep quiet. You must not say something in a conversation where they are having problems, and you too, you go and put your mouth and say, oh, I have problems, and that. May God forgive you. May God forgive you. If you are like that, please don't feel any form of pressure to contribute to talks that they are talking about marital problems if you know you don't have marital problems. And even if you're talking about your own that you know is very minimal, please just focus on that one and let it not form part of why you will go home and start thinking about and then forming and causing problems unnecessarily for yourself in marriage. I pray God gives us the wisdom. Marriage is about wisdom. I pray God gives us the right wisdom to work on our marriages. God bless you. I'll see you next week.